Alright, this video is about the TenPoint Viper S415. It can be used for any 10-point crossbow, I'm sure. This is about what I've put together and some cool stuff for your crossbow. If you have a 10-point crossbow, you might want to watch this video. I picked up this thing. It's a chronograph, runs on 4 AA batteries, and it looks like it was handmade. But it does work. It's really cool. You have to make sure you put it together properly. But I put it on a tripod, shoot the arrow through it, and it should give us proper speeds. Well, at least close to it. It's not like, crazy accurate, I'm sure. Also bought a can of red spray paint. And this is the handle that you charge the crossbow with to pull the string back. Why paint it red? Well, it was black. So if it falls on the ground, it makes it very easy for me to identify. The last thing I want to do is lose this, right? I have put together a parts bag for my crossbow and for my Oracle lens, my $1,000 lens basically. First, we needed a screwdriver. This has multiple bits. It has all the bits I need to put batteries in the actual scope itself. So you need that. Then I've got extra batteries for the scope. I've got Allen wrenches in here. They've even got this little gadget, which basically has that end. This allows me to remove the battery case from the crossbow and reconnect it with ease, so you're not fumbling with it. And that's about it that's in there. It's just a little package that contains all the little tools I'm going to need if I get out in the field and I need to change a battery or I need to do anything. Like, for example, on the bottom of this, it has, it has a case that has a little Phillips screwdriver in it that you have to take out in order to put new batteries in. If don't have the screwdriver and you're out in the field, you're kind of stuck. So I will carry 4 AA batteries also in here. Okay, let me show you a cool gadget that I added to the actual 10-point S415 crossbow. Okay, here's the 10-point Viper S415 crossbow. This has got a cool gadget added to it, if you haven't noticed. A bipod. On the bottom of this crossbow, we have a rail, which normally our 3-arrow quiver would attach to. And I think there's enough room in the back here to still attach that. But I will not be attaching a quiver to it. So I picked up this bipod. I was really not too sure it would work. And I was so impressed when it came in that it works just fine. You put that on your shoulder and it's really nice. It even extends. Like, I can make that go out even further. So if I go up. Now this thing does have some wiggle, if you notice, because it does go back and forth. So I'm not sure how long that's going to last. So we're really going to have to see what happens with that. Now, we've got a button push on it, and we can go higher. I mean, look at that. So how's that going to work out? Well, to be quite honest with you, if you set up a pad on the ground and you camel yourself, and then you extend your bipod, you're going to have a great way to hold it. Now underneath, we've got this handle here. You see that? I'll have a link to it, but I've got it comes in tomorrow. I've got a clamp that's going to go on here. And then it's going to attach to a tripod. My tripod weighs about 3 pounds. The clamp weighs about 1 pound. So I'm looking at about 4 pounds. And weight is important because, I'm going to have to carry that in a backpack. So what have we got going here? Well, we got the Oracle X scope. We've got special caps I bought off Etsy to protect the glass, which I say everybody should get if they got that scope. Then I've got a bipod on the bottom, so you can set it up on the ground or you can set it up on a table or whatnot. Then I've got a DJI, I think this is the 3, sitting on the front. It's upside down, so when I go and post, I'll have to turn around and flip it over. There might even be a setting in here, I can't remember. So I can just hit record, and then if you think about it, I've got quite a setup going on. If you think about that. So I'm not holding up any weight of the crossbow where the bipod is. Now it does move back and forth a little bit, which ain't bad. But I would have preferred if it was stiffer. If this one breaks, then I'll get something different. But this one comes with a catch on the side that I pull, and then this whole bipod comes off in a matter of a second. Put it back up, and it attaches. Now, I can do it where it doesn't go all the way down. So it's kind of sideways crooked if I want to come down like that. You know, so it does quite a bit. I did look at the ones that were that had springs on the side. Is what I seen, and I didn't want that because I didn't want something with springs on the bipod because it would catch on bushes or whatnot. I wanted it as smooth as possible. It did come in 2 colors, a black and a tan. But I don't know. It looks okay. This thing here, it has a screw on the bottom I can turn and loosen that up. But it's made to do this, so in case you need to make a fine adjustment. But it looks okay. This was around $60, is what it was. So, is it possible to put a bipod on a 10-point crossbow? Well, if you got that Picatinny rail on the bottom that holds your, your quiver, then yes, this worked out beautiful. So I'm quite impressed with it. So now that this thing's all set up, and I got the thing for doing sound, I got the thing for testing arrow speed. Tomorrow, the bottom thing's supposed to come in, the clamp. So then we're ready. If it's a nice day, maybe I'll be out tomorrow or Sunday, and I'll be out getting this Oracle X scope lined up. So if you thought about putting a biopod on the bottom of your crossbow, well, I'll have links in the bottom of this one, but pick your own. It's definitely going to fit. And don't forget, the handle that goes on the back here, I would suggest you really go out and paint it red. So that way, you're not going to lose it. Okay, so once you pop it in there, you have a look at that. You can barely see it's there. But if you drop that on the ground, you're going to see it a lot better than just leaving it back. Just leaving it black. So there's some modifications to the TenPoint Viper S415. And, well, we're at the point now where we're going to sight it in, and we'll be out hunting soon. So if you're thinking about it, here are some mods I did you may want to do. I'll catch you guys on the next one.